Welcome back. In this video, I finally finished tuning this bike and get it out for its first ride. I've had a fair few challenges with this because I've made so many modifications. So if you want to check my previous videos, it started as an XJ650. I've put bigger pistons, a 750 crank, 750 head, K&N filters, high flow exhaust, ported a little bit. So I've messed with the jets a number of times already. I started at 150s, I'm down to 125s, and it's still running a bit rich, as you would have seen on that spark plug. So I take the carbies out here, I pull them down, and these carbies are actually out of a XJ750 police bike. So they're the emulsion tubes from the police bike. The ones I've got in there are actually my original XJ650, and I thought they were the same, but I'm not convinced anymore. So I pull them apart, and there's two things I want to do. I want to reduce the jet size from 125 down to 120, and on a police bike, they're normally 118, so it's still slightly bigger. And the pilot jets I have are slightly bigger than standard as well after this mod. So I pull it all down, take the diaphragm out. Now I do have the holes drilled out there as part of the Six Sigma mods you can see in an earlier video as well, and that just allows those slides to close down quickly when you decelerate, which I like. So they're the 650 emulsion tubes. I measure them. The amount of holes, the size of the hole is identical to the police bike, but I don't really have anything to accurately measure the bores. The needles, the main needles I have are out of the police bike, which is the Y14 needles. And I tried just using a drill the right size, very hard to tell. But I have a feeling that unlike XJ650 and 750 tubes are identical, I don't think they're the same in the police bike. So I mark these and I want to put them in so the sides with 4 holes point towards the inlet of the carbies. I don't know if that makes any difference or not. Some carbies actually have a little dowel to position them. These don't. So I'm going to do that anyway. They're the jets I'm taking out, and these are the new ones. As I said, just fractionally smaller. So put that all together. I basically repeat this, obviously, same process. I've already done the floats, so I won't do that again. And the only other thing I do is I do also adjust the mixture screw. So I started with these being out 2.5 turns, and as I said, with my mods I didn't really have a starting point. I haven't known of anybody that's done the same mods as me, so I decided to screw them back in, and rather than go 2.5 turns, I tried out 1.5 and see how that goes. Just check everything's free, which they're good, put them in, and thankfully with brand new OEM rubbers, getting them back in is much easier. So I put them in, prime it, and give it its first start, and then fingers crossed it runs a lot better than what it has. So there it is with the filters basically ready to go.
Mo ride ready.
Now one of the last things I want to do is put some new emblems on the tank. Now this has taken me absolutely ages to find these because they're not available anymore, and I found them from somebody that had them in Germany, new old stock, and I think this is really going to finish the bike off. So they're brand new OEM from the 750 to match the tank. So I put a bit of tape on there just to mark them up properly, get them in the right spot, because these stick really well once they're on. There's no turning back, so take my time, get it right. I'm really happy with this. I think the chrome emblems there match the other polished chrome on the bike and the paint and the Mezzmo blue. So yep, super happy with that. All that's really left to do now is do the other side, and then I'm going to get this bike out for a ride. So I'll give you a listen to it out on the road. there was actually a bike show on in Adelaide Hills, so we went past there. I'll show you a few bikes. Stay tuned.